Doria Ragland must cry eyes out. Meghan goggle-eyed up in arms with her mom for being interrupted. A body language expert has suggested that Meghan Markle's body language gave her emotions away at an event she attended with her mother Doria Ragland at Kensington Palace in September 2018. Meghan Markle's stare at her mother Doria Ragland after being interrupted shows her frustration, a body language expert has claimed. Meghan's fallout with her father Thomas Markle has been well publicized, with the former actress reportedly refusing to invite him to her wedding to Prince Harry in May 2018. However, there has been less attention on the Duchess of Sussex's relationship with her mother, who one expert has claimed has been offering calm support to her. Now, a body language expert has examined footage of an event hosted at Kensington Palace in September 2018, attended by Meghan and Doria. And, speaking on his YouTube channel, the body language guy, Jesus Enrique Rosas, claimed to have spotted a sign of Meghan's frustration. At first, Meghan's face is quite relaxed, he began, showing footage of the Duchess interacting with guests. There is no tension in her eyebrows or her mouth, she is just talking and using certain hand gestures to emphasize her words. However, Jesus observed that, at one moment, Meghan began to clasp her hands, and suggested that this is usually a signal that the speaker is about to finish their idea. Jesus then theorized that having seen this, Doria began to speak, inadvertently interrupting her daughter. If you pay attention to her fingers, you can see that she was about to say something else. Her fingers are unclasping and then they go stiff, he continued. That's a signal of a lot of tension that you are trying to release with your hands. The body language expert then examined Meghan's facial expressions, noting, there are three signals happening at the same time. She is opening her eyes just a bit wider, at the same time she is pushing her jaw forwards, what is called a chin jut, which is a very subtle display of anger. What gives Meghan's emotions away is the shape of her mouth. Her lips are pressed against each other and almost completely horizontal, which is very hard to mimic. That's a signal of frustration. And if you add concealed anger and the inattention, you already have a very aggressive reaction in terms of body language. Meghan Markle's mother, Doria Ragland, faced a difficult period and was in a constant battle after she gave birth to the Duchess, a royal biographer has claimed. Ms. Ragland was also the only member of the Duchess of Sussex's to attend her wedding to Prince Harry. She reportedly considered moving to the UK to be nearer to her daughter at one stage, it's claimed. However, biographer Sean Smith has said Ms. Ragland had a tough time after Meghan was born in 1981. In his book, Meghan Misunderstood, he claims Ms. Ragland, who was married to the royal's father at the time, Thomas Markle, was also living with her husband's two teen children from a previous marriage. Mr. Smith explained, she had to cope with not only looking after a small baby but also maintaining the peace in such a fractious household. She also dealt with living in a predominantly white neighborhood, he added. Mr. Smith said, Woodland Hills was a pleasant, middle-class, predominantly white neighborhood in the Valley, as it was called. Meghan once described the area as leafy and affordable, but noted, what it was not, however, was diverse. She continued, and there was my mum, caramel in complexion with her light-skinned baby in tow, being asked where my mother was since they assumed she was the nanny. Mr. Smith continued, while they, Thomas and Ragland, have never publicly acknowledged how difficult it was for them being an interracial couple in Woodland Hills back then, it's easy to imagine it was a constant battle. Meghan herself has said that she was too young to understand that they were living with institutional prejudice. Ms. Ragland moved into her mother Jeanette's house with Meghan, and later relocated to a different neighborhood in Midtown LA. She had joint custody of her daughter with her ex-husband.